We're back! What has it been, like 2 months?
Yes. Like that.
Oh my gosh, our schedule's so bad. But
Hopefully it gets better.
yeah, we're doing a lot of cool stuff sooner or later. We could talk about it.
Hopefully we're at like a Kill Tony thing coming up
Oh yeah.
for the summer.
We're thinking about doing more gigs, venues, even for Pike, things like that.
Pikenoise is gonna be its own.
Oh yeah, that's our objective. Pikenoise. We're thinking about going around, Austin and possibly even Galveston and Godley and other places like that to, do stand-up comedy and rock out, and it's just gonna be fun. But it's in the process. It's in the making.
Kill Tony.
Yeah, we're basically the next Kill Tony.
So who's gonna be Tony Hitchcliff? Who's gonna be the douchebag?
John.
John
would
be a perfect Tony.
Oh yeah, dude, he hates everybody. Yeah, unfortunately, the boys are not here. Hudson's gonna be here tomorrow, hopefully. Tucker is working in that bag, and
boy.
Jake is probably not gonna show up. He's not gonna show up. But we're gonna be posting more, hopefully. And when I say hopefully, because we can never schedule anything.
People suck.
And I've had multiple talks with Kason about this, and he's really pissed at it too. We're like the only two ambitious people in Pikenoise, besides like Ben and like Hudson. Only when it comes to the band and whatnot.
I'm just now realizing I dress like I come from money.
You're like old money. You're like old money country.
Oh, let me put the glasses.
Yeah. He lives on a yacht now. You look at the last episode. You look at
Jordan Belfort.
Jordan Belfort, yes. No, the last episode he was wearing like jeans and like.
I think it was jeans, and my Rangers jacket. I thought about wearing that today, but instead I wore my black polo with my black windbreaker. Yeah, you should totally get me food.
What food? Yeah, I don't know why Jake or Hudson can't come. Well, I understand Tucker's deal.
I understand Tucker more than anyone.
Yeah.
Well, actually, you gotta think Hudson lives pretty far away now. He moved.
Yeah, but he can drive.
Can he yet?
Yeah, he just got his license.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice, that's good for him. Okay, well, yeah, but he still lives a good little ways. So it's like, he lives, I think, just a little ways from Saginaw.
Which is really far.
That's a good drive.
Yeah. Is this working? Yeah, it's on right now.
Hopefully.
No, it is.
Okay.
Yeah, I checked beforehand. Got this little duck from who?
Lana.
Lana.
Cheese. The duck's name is Cheese.
Cheese. I want to have this duck on the desk more often.
He's the special guest, not me.
Yeah. He's our main attraction right now.
He's actually also the manager and the treasurer.
He's
and
the owner.
He's the tech guy.
Pikenoise.
Yeah,
he's
our CEO.
He's our lead guitarist at the moment.
Yeah. And our rhythm guitarist, and our vocalist, and our bassist, and our drummer all at once.
Yeah. He's basically the whole.
He's just good at everything.
He is Pike, and Pike Noise, and White Noise.
Yep. He's all of it.
In fact, he's behind the camera right now too.
You just can't even see it.
Yeah.
He's got two souls.
That's how fast he is.
Yeah.
He's really not there. He's everywhere.
Yeah, this is not even him right now. This is just like
can't even tell.
Yeah, it's just a replacement.
You can't tell.
But no, this is kind of just like an update video of where we're at, how things been, and it's been a bunch of chaos these past 2 months. It's just like,
well, we got school going on and finals coming up. I got.
Well, it's not only that. It's like spiritual life too, and
Oh yeah.
just.
I got state testing coming up for English, and math, and history. I think.
I don't think I have any stuff to do.
Yeah. Well, so we get 3 this year, 1 next year, and 1 junior year. So.
But we're doing a bunch of stuff this weekend. I mean, we got
and it's history.
We got a TS4L video, a collab video.
Yeah, that'll be awesome.
And then hopefully an Xbox tournament. They come over tomorrow. And I might film like a little like mini Pike rehearsal just to put on the channel, like a little bonus video.
I'm gonna try to
So-
come over tomorrow too for the what's
Like,
it?
little Xbox tournament.
The tournament? That would
Yeah.
be awesome. I'll bring my PlayStation to hook it up maybe.
But Jake has been kind of careless when it comes to this.
A little bit, yeah, but you gotta think like you have been a little pushy about it, but I
You asked a
understand.
lot.
I understand why. Like, I understand what
Like it was once every 6 months we posted.
I understand
That's-
both. I understand both sides.
Can
Like,
I see your shades, Keys?
oh, for sure.
Thank you.
I can't see anything out of them, so I took them off. But hold on.
I feel
Important
like
things.
Elvis when I wear these.
Said my baby left me, had no place to go. Snatched. No, but like I understand both ends. Like I understand you being pushy about it, and I understand him getting upset. It's just that his perspective is this is something we're doing for fun only, but your perspective is this is a big deal. That's like work.
Yeah, well, this would be my job.
But work can be fun.
This
Yeah,
can be
no,
fun.
you're right,
It's just
you're
you
right.
show up. That's
Like,
the whole.
I'm
point.
doing it for fun, but also I take it seriously. Same thing with Pike. Like I enjoy Pike, but also I'm having fun with it. Or wait. I enjoy Pike, but also I'm treating it seriously. Like I take it seriously. And like I love the guys that are involved in Pike and White Noise. They're all I'd like to say most of us are pretty close. No homo, of course, except for Hudson.
That's it.
All jokes.
This tastes better warm.
See, now with Hudson, he's really like.
I give you some milk.
With Hudson, he's really
What the
ambitious. What are y'all on about?
No,
I'm trying to
didn't hear.
speak.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
See, the thing is with Hudson, he's very ambitious. Like, this is the most ambitious I've ever seen him.
Oh yeah,
The
he's got
4 years I've known him. But like, there's always something that's so last minute. Like, even if it's like 30 minutes till he gets here, it's like, oh, I gotta go do something. Or it's,
till recently, that's been bull riding, keeping him from being a thing.
yeah. And
Well, no, I think he got out of it.
Yeah, he's done
Yeah,
with bull riding.
yeah, he's
He
done.
looked so good in my glasses. He looked better.
I think you're lying to me.
No, I'm not. I'm being so serious.
and another thing is,
But now he lives near Saginaw, and he's probably still. I think he's still working on moving, probably like getting adjusted.
yeah, I mean, he hasn't been enrolled in his new school yet.
Exactly. Like so, I do say we give him a lot of lenience for the next little.
Yeah, no, it's
Just 'cause-
I haven't been yelling at him or anything like that. I just feel like
I
yeah,
know
it's
from
gotta work.
experience moving sucks, and it takes a while to get used to, especially if you're in a new city. Like I've moved states a couple times, and it's very difficult to get used to for the first few times, especially. Cause haven't y'all all been in the same school for a while now?
We've
This is the
been
only
here
school
all of
we've
our
been to.
life. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah, but hasn't Hudson been here?
He's been here since 8th grade, and he just now moved.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. It's like I've only been here since like 6th grade. This is the longest I've ever been in a school. I think me and him moved here at the same time. Actually, that means. Cause
Basically.
our
When'd you get here?
I got here in 3 years ago. This is my 3rd year, 6th, 7th, 8th. This is my 4th year. It's also his 4th year. So yeah, we've been here for the same amount of time. But this is the most time I've ever spent at one place. So at kindergarten, I was in the Crowley area. 1st grade, I moved up to Oklahoma. Yeah, for real. First grade, I moved up to Oklahoma for a little while. 2nd grade, I came back, moved around Burleson. 3rd grade, I moved around Burleson. 4th, 5th. All the way till 5th grade, I was moving different places around the Metroplex. 6th grade, I moved here. Then last May, I moved to the house I'm at now. And now we're about to move again, but staying in the same city.
Yeah.
So we actually went and looked at the house right before this, and it was, I mean, it's nice. Small rooms, but my parents gave me the okay to have my own setup in the garage, so like I can set up my guitars, and
Dude,
we could maybe set up something to have White Noise there every now and then.
Yeah, little switch
I
plans.
would like to have
I like
white
that.
noise in there.
That would be pretty cool, and it's closer to things like how last time we wanted to go get drinks and pizza. It's a lot closer than here, and
It's
a lot closer
literally-
to my old place. It's
it's
by
like
the
a
elementary
street
school,
down.
so like,
Yeah.
it's right there. Like, we can just go to Country Corner, grab tacos at Don Tacos.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Don Taco right now.
Yeah, we can just go to Country Corner, get some energy drinks, and then we can go to Don Taco.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's like it's a lot. It's gonna be a lot easier if we did that. So, I mean, all I need to invest in is some soundproofing, and then we can just move some. So like over time, put like furniture in there.
How much is like soundproof thing?
I don't think it's very expensive. We should look it up. You got that.
Yeah, I got it.
But yeah, so, and if we feel like driving to Waco, I know where some, you know those car, like, bench seats? That I hid some under a bridge there.
Really?
Yeah, I went, so a few years back, this kid that lived in the same neighborhood as my dad's girlfriend, I forget his name, better not name drop anyway.
Yeah.
We would go run around together and mess with, just do random stuff. We were in like 4th grade, so we did.
Oh, they're like $30.
Yeah, it's not expensive at all. So
Just get
not the car seats, the soundproofing.
Oh yeah.
Just gotta mess with it. But no, we would go mess around. We found this bridge. Like, dude, that would be a great spot to put like a hideout here. So we went looking around the woods around there. We found an old bench seat from an old truck. Put that there. We found some tires, put them there. We found a whole hub, like the wheel of a car, and we carried that together there. It was awesome. It was the most dope setup. We would go to our houses and grab like juice boxes and like Pop-Tarts and stuff, and we'd take it out there and sit there for hours, just sit. Not even talking, we would just sit.
Yeah.
But if they're still there, then that would be pretty awesome.
Are you going to get this house?
As of right now, that's the plan, I think. We'll be moving in... So our lease for this house ends in April, the one we're at now. And we talked to the guy, he was like, I need y'all to move in ASAP if y'all are going to move in.
Cameron's on the back, by the way.
See, it's really
Alright, cool.
But that would be pretty cool to me. Like, he was like, I need y'all to move in soon. But all y'all got, as long as y'all start renting soon, y'all can move in whenever. Y'all can slowly move in, whatever. But, so we're probably going to be moving in during May. No, May.
And that's so much better for our
because
objective.
that's so much open time.
Yeah. Well, so, if we go, and I'm in a garage then we can, it'll be a lot easier. We can soundproof it entirely.
Oh, it's the jazz pick.
Yeah, it's my nylon pick.
That
Oh,
is
this
crazy.
But,
Sorry. Go.
What it'll be set up like is the garage. We can have it open or closed, really, depending on how we're feeling about it.
Oh, it's gonna be hot as shit.
What?
It's gonna be hot as shit.
Oh yeah.
But you'll get fans and
We'll
stuff.
get fans and shit. Yeah, so there'll be like background noises. But no, we can figure it out.
Do you think that'll be a studio type of deal?
Yeah, we can make that our temporary studio because we're gonna sign a either 4 or 5 year lease, something like that. So that way I finish high school there. Because reminder, I'm a freshman.
Doesn't look like a freshman. Looks 20.
Everyone thinks I'm lying about that. I feel like, because I mean, like, I don't look freshman.
I see it and I'm like,
You look 20, dude. It looks like you can
hey,
go to a
Jason,
strip
oh
club.
yeah, you're 14.
I
You're
know
not
you
so
drive us to. Never mind.
No.
Jason, it looks like you probably could drive.
This kid
Not
looks
legally.
Like, when I met Kason, he was like short kid, looked very
He
young.
was like this, probably.
kind of stubby. And then a year and a half goes by, and he looks like this. Like, probably because you went on that,
Motorhead changed his life.
that meat diet that you got on for a while.
Motorhead changed
Oh
his
yeah, we
life.
went carnivore for a little bit, and then we went zero sugar, and then we went carbo load, and then keto again, and then
that's probably what messed up your hormones. Or, like, made your hormones better, but...
Now they went through the roof from that carnivore diet, I bet.
Do you know when football workouts start? For you?
No, they're giving out those schedules soon, though. Next week we're maxing out for the lift-a-thon.
Yes, I know that.
And then the week after is when we start doing skill stuff for football again, I think.
When this channel gets big...
So...
Oh, I want to speak. I've had something on my mind for a while. Okay. I want this channel to be sponsored by Monster. That's why I have a bunch of stuff in the back.
Can you even see the logo on there?
They obviously know what it is. I mean,
They know what it is, but like...
Monster. I have it on the table at all times. I'm That would be my first sponsor. That's the only sponsor that I want on this channel is Monster.
Monster.
Yeah, because then I get free T-shirts, I can boost y'all more.
Free drinks.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Cross the
Let's get
fingers.
sponsored by Four Loko. Give the 17-year-old drinks whenever y'all are in those 20s. Great idea.
And yet again, we're like still young. This is like just a start. And
Oh yeah, no, I mean this isn't. I feel like over the next couple of years, there's gonna be a lot of changes in setup.
Oh yeah, this table is still gonna be white. It's still gonna be the white table. You know?
Oh yeah, we're always gonna need
no,
white.
it's probably gonna be snapped in half or something. It's gonna
have tape around the middle.
tape's gonna dude. Tucker is just gonna probably break the table at one point. Just,
Dude, give me one day where everyone's here and I'm breaking that thing.
really?
I will jump on that fucker.
I will be scared for the ground.
But this is like the OG table, and I kind of want to keep it
Yeah, no,
You
let's
know,
keep it after
it's-
it's broken. That'd be even better.
because like 5 years down the road, we're probably still gonna have it, and it's just gonna be like it's more
Finished.
of like a memory type of deal.
So I've taken apart tables like this before with or similar to this. The metal will break, but it will also stab you. So
oh yeah, it's sharp. I've cut myself like on the bottom of it.
yeah, I found that out the hard way. I got stabbed all up and down my arms because I was breaking it apart, trying to throw it away.
Wouldn't you say like this is more of just an update video than a podcast? Because
Oh yeah, because we're there.
we've been talking about where is it gonna sit, like how are we
where
gonna do this.
what's the objective for Pikenoise?
Yeah, that's been
like,
a lot of the conversation today, even before we started the podcast. That's been a lot of the conversations, like what's the future for Pikenoise, Pike and or even them as separate things.
Yeah, because we're gonna have separate funds. And
Because
connected
like,
funds.
well, yeah, but it would also be good to have something shared, like shared space. So I drew up a thing for those cargo boxes. We'll buy these big old shipping containers, and we'll buy 3, and we'll connect the 3 with one being Pike, one being White Noise, and then one being a shared space. We'll put that on some land somewhere, finish them out, and it should be really nice. Or
You can put it out at the land that you have.
oh yeah, I'll put it up there for like a. So I have a deer lease up in Throckmorton County, Texas. I probably shouldn't have said. There's a million leases up there. It's a few hours north of here, and there's just a bunch of space that we could just put anything really. And during the off season, so whenever it's kind of warmer out,
Mm-hmm.
or even during Christmas, so that way I can take y'all hunting.
Well, yeah, it wouldn't be
Well,
really recommended because
I don't know in
would
Jewish
drive
law.
3.5
I don't know in
hours
Jewish
every
law is
single
hunting a thing.
What?
I don't know in Jewish tradition. I don't know if we can hunt. But
But you're able to eat meat?
if it's. I mean, if it's.
What are we
cooked
shooting
by a-
exactly?
What?
What are we shooting?
Well, y'all could shoot bow, but bow hunting is very difficult. I've never shot something while bow hunting. My dad shot 2 things while bow hunting, and they weren't good. You can shoot a 300, a 275, 257. It just we got a lot of guns out there, so it just depends on what you want to shoot. I suggest for y'all to get some shooting done first. So
I go with smaller guns. I prefer smaller guns,
smaller guns.
like Smith and Wesson.
That's gonna hurt the animal
I know.
more than kill them.
Well, no. Like
They're
it's
gonna kill
it's
it.
gonna hurt me and it's gonna hurt them because
Oh, you talking about a handgun?
yeah, just like that.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't use a handgun to shoot a deer.
Not trying to get demonetized, but like I've been doing dry fire. Like
I don't
at
think
my,
you can
at my
get
friend's
demonetized
place
for
last
that.
week. I went to
Yeah.
my friend's place. He has like 4 or 5 guns, and I tried his handgun, like his police gun.
Yeah.
It was a police gun.
What kind was it?
It
Glock?
was a
Yeah,
Glock.
yeah,
Yeah,
it
it
was-
was a Glock, and he has dry fire, and he has like this little like X on his door, so you can just dry fire. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but there's like a lot of procedure and protocol. Like you can't have your, like when you hold the gun, you have to have it like this
Yeah,
instead of
yeah.
just like on the trigger.
Well,
And I did pretty good for
Yeah,
my first
no.
try.
I'm still... Every time I talk to someone that's never hunted before, or really been surrounded by guns a lot, it always just baffles me. Because I grew up around guns and hunting.
Well, I
and
mean, don't
fishing.
blame me. It was my family.
No, it's
They
not
don't
your fault.
guns.
I'm not saying anything about you. I'm just saying, like, I grew up around it, and it always, like, just... It phases me a lot. I'm like, what on earth? You don't know that?
My bad.
You
I
know?
don't wanna get caught
But
by that.
I've always liked the idea of hunting and
Yeah.
like guns and stuff like
So-
I've always had that countryside in the back of my head. I just like
You just have to be able to do it.
I like shooting guns.
So, oh, that was a good pop.
But I do kind of want to wrap this video up. Just like this is more of like an update.
Oh yeah, I guess
summarization
we're getting
type
too
deal.
far.
Yeah.
So yeah, we could. So we're talking about going to Austin for a place one day for a studio.
Food row.
Well, Food Row is going to be a place
Yeah.
that we have a relatively soon. Summer.
Somewhere in
We're
between.
sometime
early
in summer. 171 Food Row in Godley, Texas. We're planning on having a
Like a-
sort of live podcast,
Like a live show.
if you
Yeah.
will. We'll try to get some people from the crowd to come up and talk about themselves and
Or
talk
just
with
do like
us.
that 1 minute.
Yeah,
thing
do a
and-
1 minute like what Kill Tony does.
Yeah, just a 1 minute comedian thing.
Are we able to say that? Yeah, I'm sure. But yeah, just like do things like that. Just have people come up, make other people laugh.
And it's supposed to be like what, 50 people, 60 people? Just
At-
like a small like little.
Oh yeah, it'll be a small deal. It won't be big.
Yeah.
Like we're not gonna get paid for it.
You know, Metallica was like 8 people,
Their first
Their
show
first-
was like 8 people.
Really?
and half of it was their family.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So it's I'm gonna have a bigger show.
Well,
than
Kill Tony
Metallica.
started off like this.
Yeah.
And
So did Joe Rogan and.
Oh
George
yeah, Joe
Franco
Rogan
and-
started off with a dude doing LSD and smoking weed with his buddies in the garage.
That's crazy.
I'm being so serious. They.
I mean, if you count the monster as drugs, I mean we're starting off pretty good.
looks pretty good for us.
Yeah. But it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that Food Row is gonna be very very
I think
fun.
the next
there's gonna be
year and
more.
a half is going to be very transformative for Pike and White Noise both. I think there's going to be a lot done.
I think during the summer there's gonna be a lot of change.
The summer
lot
especially,
of
yeah.
change.
Like, hopefully we get that new drummer so that John's not stuck on the drums. Hopefully we get a few gigs done for both Pike and White Noise. Get some exposure, It's just, what sucks is not everyone is super into it. Like, I feel like John even doesn't really put forth as much.
He
But
doesn't.
he's got a lot of
he
stuff
doesn't
going on.
show it, but he does. Like
He's
a lot.
so like creative and
Yeah.
artistic, but he just
He
doesn't.
does. He doesn't show the ambition.
He's a
but
humble
he's
dude.
really creative.
Well, okay, so he's humble until it comes time to get advice.
Yeah.
Then he's like, we gotta do this.
Then he decides that he's right and no one else can be.
Yeah.
That happened last legit practice we had as Pike, and I was ready to throw my bass at him because it was something so small that I was like, "Hey John, you missed that." He's like, "No, I didn't. No, I didn't." And he switched up to, "I did it on purpose," and I was getting mad, and I got yelled at by Hudson.
Hudson's more of like the lead and like
Hudson-
He controls what the
I get what
picture
Hudson
is.
is like. Oh, I'm this lead. I'm this like. I can hold the band together, but in
It's
this
still-
case, it's
You're-
me.
I don't know how
It's me
many.
and Maya's band, so it's like you're not holding the band
I've
together.
I've broken so many fights out of y'all. Like, I was like, hey, chill.
Well, you and Tucker tried killing each other the other day. I had to try to over the whole "you're rich, he's broke" deal, and I had to explain like he feels like you're rich because you've come from money, and you.
It's
feel
not
like
a bad
you're
thing.
And
to say,
I've
because it
never
is.
I've never said that I'm rich. I've never said that.
No, yeah, I know.
It's what my mom has. That's what makes me.
It's just he was holding that over you, and you were holding over the fact that he works. You were holding that over him, and that's what people get.
Tucker works and Alex doesn't.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. It's like
Yeah.
I'm not rich. It's what my mom.
his
is.
perspective of him having to work and you not is you don't work because you come from money. That was his perspective of it. I think. I don't know.
You're not lazy because you have someone else doing that for you.
Yeah. So, and then to me, right? I work, and I don't come from money, even though I try to dress like it.
Yeah, right now, yeah.
I work, but I don't look at all people that come from money and inherently think you're a terrible person because you didn't have to work to buy those guitars. Which I don't know if y'all did or not.
I worked for the first one,
Yeah.
but then I broke it.
So
but
like,
then
I
asked
got
you-
mine as gifts.
Yeah.
Because,
That acoustic.
dude,
I'd kill for it.
but oh yeah, we gotta stay on task.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this year should be good for Pike and White Noise, and
Cross your fingers. Pray to God.
yeah. No, I've been I don't usually pray about this kind of stuff, but I've been praying about Pike and White Noise a lot.
Really?
Yeah, man. But I think we'll be able to get a lot done within the next year and a half. You know, get hopefully a lot of gigs and
My goal is to play at Eagles Point or Whiskey at the Go-Go.
my first goal is 171.
170.
Yep, 171.
I want to go
That's
171 Del Norte and then get even because literally 171 is about the smallest venue you can do besides your house.
Basically.
It doesn't get much smaller than that, so we can upgrade from there to go to Porter's.
Porter's, yeah. That's
And
a
then
little bigger.
A little bit bigger,
Yeah.
and then go to Del Norte, and then find somewhere bigger. You know, where's just a step
So
above
I think
Del
it's
Norte.
it's Food Row, Porter's, Del Norte, Eagles Point, and then
And then eventually we get to Billy Bob's level stuff,
yeah,
where it's all honky tonk,
or Rockville,
or
all honky tonk and stuff.
because here we don't have many concert venues that aren't honky tonks.
And here's what me and Ben were thinking is we go to Food Row first, and I'm just thinking off of Pike, no white noise stand up, just purely Pike.
There's
because
so
I know at the end of the day we're not going to be an opener. They're going to be more of an opener, and then when they get done rocking out, they're going to be half drunk. Then they're going to find our stuff funny because they're tired and they're half drunk. So
yeah, that's why it's good that everywhere's a honky tonk around here.
Yeah.
Is that there's always beer served, there's always liquor. So when we get done playing, people have been drinking all night. Y'all go up there and now y'all
we're
like
the
to
finisher.
eat more.
Yeah.
You know.
So we're thinking Food Row. Then we thought of what was the next one?
Well, we thought Eagles Point, but that is just way too big.
That's a huge step. That's
It's-
not a step. That's a long jump.
That's a fucking long jump. Yeah.
We
That
thought
place
of-
can hold 800 people.
And then Thumb or
Mr. R.
Mr. R.
Yeah, that's right.
He thought of some comedy clubs down in Austin or some in Waco because
Waco has a decent comedy scene
They
too.
do.
well there's also small venues too. So
Yeah, Waco's got
we
more
thought of
small
those two.
ones.
We thought about just going around Waco and doing some stand up or some concerts there, and then we thought of Eagle Mountain or Eagle Point.
Yeah.
Eagles Point.
That will be our huge
That's
big
That
show.
would be our
That would
first.
be
That will be our first huge deal.
that would be Kill Tony type of deal. That'll be
That's-
Metallica type deal for y'all.
There's so
you know?
much big spots though. It's there's that Babes right there, and
Bros?
I think it's the one in Burleson.
In Old Town?
Yes.
By the brewery and stuff, by the bars?
Yes.
Dude!
By the
we
bars,
should
yes.
perform, We should perform at the brewery. I know people, my family knows people. What if we played there? Because they got a stage,
Where's
if I
it?
remember right.
What's the name?
Eagles
of it?
Point has a
Burleson
they
Brewery.
have a big freaking stage.
Okay, so then we'll
There's,
do Food Row
3
first. Then
different
Then Porter's. Porter's is a step below. The brewery's pretty big. Porter's is
Okay.
a bit smaller than
Food Row,
Porter's.
Porter's
The brewery.
Brewery,
Del Norte.
Del Norte,
Eagles Point.
Eagles Point.
And then
We will repeat that,
there-
and then that's our tour.
yeah, that'll be our tour. It's a very small tour.
Yeah.
That can be our
That
first
works.
set of tours, and then eventually try to get to places like Dickie's or Billy Bob's.
I think
stuff like
Billy
that.
Bob's.
Billy Bob's would be awesome. I grew up around the stockyards.
Or we could play at Tulips in Fort Worth.
I've never been. That'd be awesome.
That's where I went to go see Helmet.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Oh,
I
what
think
about the
that's-
dome?
Hudson was talking about this stupid dome where it holds 4,000
Are
people.
you talking about in Nevada?
Yeah.
In Vegas?
No, not that. No.
Oh.
There's this dome in Austin. Hudson wanted to play there. It holds 4,000 people. And
That
he
would be
said-
awesome
and he
one
said
day.
that-
One day, he's
day.
going
But he
a
was
little
like,
too
"Yeah,
far."
we can play that as our first gig." I'm like, "This is in a hotel where it holds 4,000 people, and people are gonna want us to play good music." I'm
You're gonna have
"What?"
3 people in the whole thing. That'd be
Yeah.
embarrassing.
Yeah.
Guys, that would be awesome.
Oh, well, now the duck said so. We
Yeah.
gotta do it. Dang.
The wise duck said so.
The wise duck.
Kind of said,
No.
The wise
I am
duck. of the
finishing all
couch.
I will kill your family.
Yes.
That including myself. But that will be our little mini tour.
Yeah.
Y'all will be the opener, of course. You
Yeah.
guys are better than us. And then
We
White
call it the Pikenoise first hand tour. Dude!
another.
Oh my gosh. Hold on, wait. Can we talk about the new album idea?
no.
No,
Well, they already heard that. Because this picks up.
Oh yeah,
They can hear that?
They
yeah.
could probably hear that.
It picks up the whole room.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Well-
a nice microphone.
Yeah, and it was only $30.
Okay.
Hey, but we'll talk about that
Well-
later. But I have one more little update is. Was that scissors?
No,
Downtown.
that's my train.
No, I just
No,
went.
Oh.
Wait.
Anyway, what was it? I can't think of it. I had it. Actually, you know what? Just say about the album thing.
Okay.
Oh, do we want to?
Yes.
Alright, so we had this idea. We're gonna call it. Oh, we were Dead Man's Hand, right?
Call it Dead Man's Hand.
So basically, we don't have much done on it yet.
It's a really good work in
Dude,
progress.
what if we named our tour something cards related, something poker related?
It could be called like,
It's like the first hand for the first tour. Pikenoise first hand.
like Metallica did. Well, they just called it Ride the Lightning Tour,
Well, yeah.
and they just went on with that.
Let's just do Pikenoise tour, world tour.
Hey, definitely ain't no world tour.
Well,
I've
not
ever
world
seen.
tour, but like you get what I'm saying.
Stay in the Metroplex. The Metroplex tour.
For White Noise, it would be called Save It for the Podcast Tour. Because, their catchphrase is...
Save it for the podcast.
Save it for the podcast.
I think I've heard
Mount
that a lot
Atlanta.
this
I've heard that too much this past year. Save it for the podcast.
Or ours would be Don't Die, No Promises.
Yeah.
Tour. That'd be kind of cool.
We should make the first one Don't Die Tour and the second one No Promises Tour.
I think we should just call it.
Or the Don't Die, No Promises.
Well, because it's both groups, so we gotta really like. What do we say a lot? Like as two groups. Are you okay?
I don't think I can say
Wink.
that word.
Where?
Link.
Squirrel.
We say...
I ain't even covered because y'all went too far from me.
me.
The duck could have got me.
See now, if Tucker was here, he would have got all of
If
us.
I didn't Cam.
We're
Let me
thinking.
fix my boots. Go on.
This is the idea that I forgot to think of. We're thinking of white noise jumpsuits. That's expensive.
That's so much fucking money.
That is a
Hudson
lot.
also thought of leather jackets. White noise leather jackets.
Still a lot of money, but it would still be awesome. It
No,
would
it
be-
would,
Pike's
only,
doing-
it would only be 300, but the jumpsuits would be 600 total.
Pike is doing, we're going to try to do denim jackets, and it's only going to be like $50.
Yeah, jean jackets are cheap. Can I just keep the one I have now since I haven't put any patches on it?
Mine's probably going to have the Pike patch right here.
No, but the one I have that I cut the sleeves off?
Mm-hmm.
Can I just keep that? Can that be my Pike jacket?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm chill with that.
No, but
I
I
don't
just
want.
need the patch. I don't know how to
no,
make
I'm
the
thinking
patches.
of
I'll figure it out.
all white noise logo at the top, and then on the back it's gonna have white noise bubble.
There's a bunch of
graffiti
white
text.
noise stuff up there.
But it's gonna be like what you see the graffiti on the trains, right?
Yeah,
It's gonna be like white noise bubble graffiti text.
so I'll do that.
Yeah.
I do that for fun. I'll do that for sure. Then, no, let's do it leather jackets though.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
We can do some Sons of Anarchy type.
And then once we get a little bit more popular and then we have enough money to do that, then we'll do the jumpsuits. Because I was going for like a Slipknot thing.
Yeah, I don't want them to think we're copying Slipknot though. Now you've said it.
Well, I looked at it, I was like, man, they got really cool jumpsuits. I want to copy them, but I don't.
So my thing is,
Right.
if we did the jackets, I think obviously we don't want to be like the Sons of Anarchy. I think maybe instead of graffiti on the back, do it like a biker font,
Right?
so
Yeah.
they look like biker jackets. And
Or we
if
can make
we
white
did-
noise like scratchy.
Or
If
death
we
metal text.
like
do,
this
so
one.
do white noise scratchy on the front. So
like that.
yeah. So do
Like
that on the
that.
front,
That
and then on the back we'll do. I don't even know.
Well, because I would like the logo on the front. You know what I
That's
mean?
We do that.
That's the wall that we have right now. Why don't just keep it like this?
That's
We
actually
want the
fine.
table.
Oh, can you?
We got the table too.
Okay.
Yeah, how long is the video?
That's a good question. 35.
I think that should be good for like a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
That was just a little update.
it's everything. Save it
You-
for the podcast.
Subscribe.
You subscribe.
Don't
This
die.
man right here.
No promises.
Very zero.
Yeah,
promises.
very zero promises.